How often do you journal, and what do you journal about? Hey there, I'm Erik Olson.
And I'm Kevin Daisy.
Join us on our journey to building a $100 million company. What's happening? I am Erik J. Olson. I'm not a journaling kind of a person. I know a lot of people talk about journaling and how it helps them. But one thing I have started doing, which is very similar to journaling, is writing down my goals. Not on a daily basis. I haven't got to that yet. A lot of people say you should do it 2 or 3 times a day to constantly remind yourself. But I'm starting to do it every couple days. And what I realized is that when I decided to do it for the first time in a while, which was probably about 2 weeks ago, I had completely forgotten what my goals were. I know the big goal. The big goal is journey to $100 million, right? To create unlimited, endless opportunities for everyone around us by creating a big company. And that's hard to forget. So I got that one. But there's a whole lot of intermediate goals that need to be achieved personally and professionally in order to hit the big goal. So every year I create New Year's resolutions for myself. And 2021 was no different. I put them out on Twitter, which I was using a lot back in the day. And I pinned it, and then I unpinned it, and then I forgot about them. And I went back. So about 2 weeks ago, when I decided I needed to bring my goals back to the forefront and write them down on a regular basis, I could not remember what my goals were. I had to go back to that tweet. I had to go find that tweet, which was no longer pinned. And it took a while to even figure out what my goals were. Now, can you imagine how difficult it would be to achieve your goals if you don't even remember what your goals are? That was me. That was me. That is me. It's absurd to think that you can say, all right, these are my goals, and then do so little about them that you forget what they are. So I dug them back up, I wrote them down, and I realized that a couple of them had already passed. I wasn't going to be able to get them. And there's professional goals, there's personal goals. One of my personal goals, two of my personal goals for this past year, 2021, and I'm already saying it in past tense, which is ridiculous. I got 3 more months. We all have 3 more months. This year is not over. So 2 of my goals were physically related. One was to complete the half Ironman in less than 5 hours. I trained my ass off. I didn't get it. It was 5 hours and I think it was 24 minutes, something like that. I didn't hit that goal. I really, I did a lot. Could I have done more? Yeah, I could have. But guess what? Not an excuse at all. But, some mornings I was getting up at 4:15, 4:30 in the morning to get my hour and a half bike ride in and then go swim for an hour. And that, with work and family, it's tough. And I realized after the fact that was just too ambitious of a goal at the time for me. It would be like me saying we're going to go from a $2.7 million company to a $100 million company in 1 year. It's not going to happen, right? You can say it, but that was too ambitious for me. I do believe in stretching your goals, but come on. So I did the half Ironman. I got a better time than last year. I'm happy with it, but I could have done better. And then the second goal that was physically related, which has passed technically, was I wanted to have 6-pack abs, which I've never had in my life. I wanted to have 6-pack abs by my birthday, June 15th, and keep them for the remainder of the year. And what happened was I just told you about the Ironman training and how it just took up a huge amount of my time and physical abilities and my emotional capability. It just drained me. And this ab workout that I got on, it was up to 25 minutes a day. And I just couldn't do it anymore, so I stopped. Well, I forgot about it until I went back and reviewed my goals and remembered that I had set this goal, and I was like, oh, well, I guess the time has passed. But then again, I was like, well, wait a second. I got 3 months. I got 3 months to accomplish this. So I said, all right, well, let's see what we can do here. And now I'm doing abs 3 times a week. Is it enough? I don't know, but I'm at least getting back on the program. I'd love to have 6-pack abs. I think they're pretty hot, but it's going to take a lot, but I can at least do something. I'm not going to give up and just walk away. Look, if you're into journaling, great. I'm not really the kind of person that goes into the emotional side of things, but certainly when it comes to goals, I think there's a big benefit to writing your goals down. And if you want to get into journaling, if you want to push yourself a little more, then you should write down your goals on a regular basis.
Hey there, it's Erik J. Olson. I wanted to let you know about my book, $1 Million Journey, How to Launch a 7-Figure Business. This is the story of what it took for me to go from freelancer with no clients, no employees, no revenue, to growing a $1 million business. It took me 8 years, and I made a lot of mistakes. And all of those mistakes, and more importantly, lessons learned, are in this book. And we have chapter takeaways, 5 to 15 takeaways that you could apply right now to your business. Check it out on Amazon, $1 Million Journey by me, Erik J. Olson.